I've written 2 poems or songs that will probably never be heard by anybody. And it's good creative outlet, expressive, just singing away out here, trying to get something to come together. But it just makes me feel sad and vulnerable, and like I want to retreat into my shell and never be seen by people again. So that's an interesting way to feel when you create songs. Not all songs do that, just where I'm at right now with what I'm expressing. So, yeah. I thought maybe I shouldn't write about that stuff and feed those feelings while I'm on a quest where I'm trying to document what I'm thinking and feeling and share as much of the journey as possible, because it really just, like, I really felt like just not being on camera again, like just wanted to retreat and be sad. That feeling like you just want to curl up in bed and not deal with anything ever again. That's how writing these lyrics made me feel. Which might be an indication that like I'm just dwelling on shit and feeding like negative emotions and stuff, but I don't know. I wonder about the balance there as well. Like, is it healthy that I'm expressing those things through a creative outlet, and I'm dealing with those feelings, or is it unhealthy that like I'm focusing on them and giving them all this time, energy, and awareness? Like, where is the line? I guess the line is if I just keep doing it every single day, which I don't know, maybe I am a little bit dwelling on things that make me sad, but not all the time. I just keep coming back to, a few things. I haven't been down here, surprisingly. No, it's a bit dry. Used the ute to get firewood today, just because there's like big chunks of like good firewood around, and I didn't want to carry them all the way back. So that was fun. Yeah, doing some stuff. I'm sad. Just makes me chuckle to acknowledge sadness, which is a funny thing. Ooh. There was a wasp like just buzzing all around me before. I was like, maybe he likes the smell of aloe vera. Because I got really sunburnt today too. Because it's gotten heaps cooler. Like, it's just way cooler here. So I thought it was way later in the day. So I was just like full, like going around getting firewood, doing everything. Just going in the water, like just, not even thinking about the sun. And then I looked at the time and it was like early. It's like I've been in the sun throughout the whole middle of the day. Yeah, well, we have aloe vera. We'll survive. Yeah, wow, that like when I like focus on those like sad things and I spend an extended amount of time like trying to write a song about it or like trying to express it, like it like taints everything else. Like it just like fills my awareness. Like it just makes, it's like if you've seen the movie Inside Out, it's like a kid's movie. But it's like one of the best kids movies ever. It's super good. Like it makes you think. It's like actually from the perspective of inside a little kid's brain, and there's like these 5 beings who live in there, but they each represent an emotion, and one of them's sadness, one of them's joy, one of them's anger, disgust, and like fear. I think the other ones they went with, and there's a car coming. Distracted by that. Yeah. And when sadness touches the memories, the memories are like stored in these little orbs in the mind, they turn sad sometimes because, yeah, there's this whole thing where there's a dramatic shift in the child's life and they move to a new place and all the memories that used to be happy start turning sad because they miss all those things. It's kind of what's happening inside me right now. Like all my happy memories are turning sad and I'm like feeding it by writing songs about all the things that used to make me happy that now make me very sad because they're no longer a part of my life. That waterfall sounds really loud to me. I'm not sure if it's going to be like completely taking over the microphone, but I'd rather listen to the waterfall than my own voice anyway. This is such a good spot, especially considering I've got it to myself, like everywhere. There's full drive tracks all around, like real hectic ones, like just heaps of, it's like a big playground and like, it's so nice. And I'm here getting in my own head and getting sad. Silly. I don't know. Do I regret anything? Not really, if I'm super honest. I feel like I do my best. I always like, yeah, I try to be a good person and I try to work on myself. I try to take responsibility for everything. I try not to put all my shit on other people. I try to just like take care of myself and like my journey and just do a good job of that. And that's all I've been doing. And yeah, you make big shifts and stuff, make big changes. I guess it's natural to wonder if it was the right choice or the wrong choice. Or it's not just a choice, it's like all the choices that lead up to it. Could you have done better? Start having all these realizations like how you could have handled things differently, all these other things that you could have done, but it's all pointless. Like to continue living in the parallel version of reality that you're no longer inhabiting physically. It's pointless to like imagine how things might have been. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to imagine a future that I want to create and focus all my awareness there. I'm not having this like regretful inner world thing go on. Like I'm just going to create what I want to create. And at the moment, it's still unclear. There's like a certainty inside of me. It's like, I know what I want. I know the outline of what I want. I know like the silhouette of what I want. And I know that what I need to do. I know a lot. I have a lot of just got to focus on me. got to do, like, make sure that I'm solid. And I don't know, I always think I'm ready for anything. I always think I'm ready for everything and I can handle anything. And I sort of just like, I take everything on. Like I said, I take responsibility for everything. That's like, I aspire to do that. Like I aspire to be that guy that like takes responsibility for everything and like doesn't make excuses, doesn't blame other people. But I still do it. Like I still like blame things outside myself and make excuses and stuff. But what I was actually going to say before I, like, my thoughts are kind of like forking off in multiple directions, is like it's when you're trying to just take on everything and take responsibility for everything and make everything better and like be this huge, like you're just gonna fucking show up and make everything awesome no matter what. Like you're gonna do that, and you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and everything else around you is just not getting awesome. It wears you down, and then like you can't keep going that way. Especially if things are like active, like stuff around you, people around you are actively like getting worse. Like the situation's getting harder, worsening. The more that you're like trying, the worse it seems to get. That's kind of how I felt, how I was feeling a while ago. No specifics in this video. Just like, you know, maybe you can relate. Maybe at some point in your life you were just like trying really hard to make everything awesome. Like, and you thought like you could do it, like with enough willpower and determination and love and just like throwing yourself at it wholeheartedly over and over again. Eventually it would just work. It would just be awesome. But then it doesn't. And you're just like, fuck. I spent so much time and energy on that. It's like you've lost to this investment. But it's not like an investment of money. It's an investment of yourself, like of your soul, of your spirit. Your spirit's infinite, so it's not really a loss. But like, yeah, you don't want to let it go. You don't want to admit to yourself that like you have to let it go, that you have to go in a new direction, that you have to go do some new things. And like me, I'm so bad at letting go. Like I have to fucking torch the bridges with gasoline, like, and burn all the boats and like, you know, just like sabotage myself, like to just to get myself away from what's not working. Like I just get in the car and drive to the fucking other side of the country. Like I just if it was easy for me to go back to what wasn't working, I just do it. I did do that. I do that. I go back. I just keep trying to make it work until I'm like, nah, I've just got to fucking go. I've just got to change. Just got to, like, I just explode. It's unhealthy. It's not pretty. It's gross. It feels shit. But I don't want to do it anymore, you know? And I think the way that you don't do that is you don't pour yourself into shit that isn't working. You don't, if something's if something's not working, like walk away. It's okay, let it go. Cut your losses, do something else. Like you're infinite, you can keep creating, you can do something new. You're never gonna run out of possibilities, you know? Like you're only feeling so stuck because you've been, like the quote, like Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Like, don't. Just fucking go. Do what you gotta do. Even if you don't know what it is yet. You know what you don't need. You know what you gotta stop doing. Just start there. Just fucking break it. Break the chains. Move. Talking to my past self. I'm sending this all back to my past self. Just fucking believe that you're gonna be fine, that you're gonna figure it out, that even though this is the most beautiful years of your life, there's something even more beautiful out there. You just gotta go through all these experiences. You gotta evolve, you gotta grow, you gotta get out there, you gotta fucking do all this stuff that's inside of you. You can't just like keep putting it off. You gotta get into it. That's what's going on. All the resentment and everything that I was feeling was just because I wasn't doing what I wanted to do, and I was blaming other outside forces for stopping me. And there's truth in the fact that things were fucking with me, but like I was allowing it all to, and I was letting it be bigger than me. I'm still right now, and like in saying that, and in where I'm at in my head, I'm still in that space where I'm thinking like, I should have been bigger than that. Like I should have done more. I should have been better. I should have just fucking like dealt with it. But I couldn't have. It just got too shit. And it sucks. And it's no one's fault. I'm just expressing some real shit right now. And like I'm glad. Because I've been like sort of just not going this deep on a journal. I've just been sort of la-di-da, look, we're camping, look, some wildlife. Here's some just random things that are swirling around in my consciousness, but like not allowing the real deep stuff to emerge. And I still don't know like boundaries and all that, like if there's anything in here that identifies or like makes it weird or fucking anything, I'll just not post it. I'm pretty sure it's just like a metaphorical conversation about life that other people might be able to relate to and draw insight from and feel things and make changes for themselves. If you got anything out of it, please click the like button for me, leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again shortly.